talk. I was absolutely speechless. Gut wrenched, disgusted, devastated. I mean, I didn't feel this bad when we lost the finals last year. You had a sense of optimism after that loss because you said, okay, we still got young pieces and we still got guys in their prime. And that last night, February 2nd, that killed my fandom. I'm done. And I was barely holding on to my NBA fandom as it was because the NBA just hasn't been so many problems. But I was cool with watching my team because my team was at least a contender, right? So it's easier for you to stomach the product when the team you root for is really, balling. But that's just that's an unwritten rule in the NBA. You don't trade a generational talent. Not at 25, not in your conference, not for the fact, I don't know. And I don't know how the NBA even let that trade go through. That was so lopsided. I mean, we traded a Ferrari that we had in our driveway for a damn used Genesis. Anthony Davis, who's hurt. And I'm not even going to name all these other role players and these picks for 2029. I'm just like, I'm sick. I don't think I can ever emotionally get behind another team like that again. And it's crazy because you fall in love with these teams, whatever. I never been one of these bandwagon people. They go from one team to another, whoever's good at the time. I've been rooting for this team for 20 fucking years since I was in high school. I've seen us do some dumb shit. This kind of reminds me of when we blew up the 2011 team after that title to pursue free agents, and it blew up in our face, and we was in NBA purgatory for like a decade. And I was just saying the other week, Nico Harris is a top 5 GM. He hasn't missed yet. Until he does something stupid, I'm not going to give him any shit. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt. This was the most dumbest shit ever. I've yet to see an expert try to validate it. Now, I know there's some people who say, well, LUKA is a defensive liability. He's off focus. You can call out the flaws, yeah. But that stuff could be worked on. This guy still led the playoffs in points, steals, rebounds, and assists. 25. Now, you can make an argument. He's been playing since he was 16. He's probably maybe 29 in basketball years, more so than 25. I don't think he's going to play another 10 years, put it like that. But I don't know how you justify this. Unless they found out, because LUKA's been hurt for the last month, unless they know that he's completely shocked and he's washed and he can never be that guy again, I don't know how you justify this. And then on a personal level, it felt personal to me because you traded him for nowhere near the kind of value he's worth. That sounds personal because that usually, if a player gets shipped out for some garbage, that means that they were sending a message. It's the condescending comments that Nico made after the trade when he says, yeah, we're better defensively. What? We got 3 centers. What do we need 3 centers for? And we're better defensively. I'm like, my God. I'm just like, because there's some people who don't think you can win a title with LUKA because of his defense, lack of defensive focus. And there's people who think that. But you were just in the damn finals, bro. You were 3 wins away, technically, from winning a title. You don't hit the reset button this early. I'm like I say, I don't have much words. I was absolutely speechless last night. If you were in this room with me, you would have thought somebody died. I couldn't move. I'm like, I'm refreshing my timeline. I'm like, who's Sham? And I'm looking at, I'm like, somebody verifies. I'm going nuts. I had a headache. Like, this is crazy. And, I know it sounds like ridiculous, but sometimes you vicariously live through these teams. And I remember last year that the Mavs was all I had for the playoffs. Like, I was really vicariously connected to that shit because I was going through a lot of stuff, professionally. Then my favorite cousin that passed away, and all this is in April and May. And this team was like the only shit I had going. I was like, yo, we gonna kill it. We going to Disney World. That was my whole thing, man. And now it is all over. Because I don't know what you do now. Like, Kyrie re-signed because he wanted to play with LUKA. Klay Thompson came so he could play with LUKA. You built this whole team around LUKA. So to me, this means you're going to basically blow the whole thing up. There's no point in keeping Kyrie at this point. Klay too, even though you just paid him, $50 million. There's no point in doing this. Really, Daniel Gafford is playing the best basketball of his life. He's going to stay on a team with 3 centers? For what? You just got Anthony Davis, so I guess Daniel Gafford's next. That was the crazy part. The rumors were all this time was Daniel Gafford's gonna get traded, and we were like, that's stupid. Never thought it would have been Luka out of all the people. I mean, I almost had a heart attack seeing. I dropped my phone seeing. I said, get the fuck out of here. My God, man. It was like some people just can't have nice things. I guess so. And now the Lakers get another championship appearance because I think the Lakers aren't done. I don't know how LeBron and Luka play together. We've only seen it in a couple of All-Star games, but they're not done. They're going to keep getting pieces. And I guarantee you, because the West is wide open. OKC, like, I get it that I'm not buying them. Houston's too young. The West is wide open. And that's why I was so optimistic as a Mavs fan. It's just like, okay, Luka's been out a month. Lively's been out. They're going to come back, and we're going to get hot. We're the eighth seed. We could beat anybody in the top four. And now it's all dead. But the Lakers are going to probably end up making some key moves more, and they're going to represent the Western Conference in the finals. And you're going to get Lakers, Celtics, and the NBA will be happy. And that's why even people who aren't Mavs fans I've seen are kind of like upset, like this feels fixed, this feels rigged for LeBron. This is LeBron's last hoorah. This is a send-off. He's 40. I can't blame the Lakers as much as I hate them. I can't blame the Lakers for doing this. You should be trying to go for it in the last window of LeBron's career. Why not? You already sacrificed whatever to bring his son on the team. But I can't blame the Lakers for trying to have one more crack at the title. That's what you do. You don't blow up a contending team. You keep pursuing. You keep adding pieces. But Nico set the Mavericks back 100 years, and he set the fan base back. I think he broke the fan base in half. I don't know if I could root for the Mavs right now. I'm serious. I hope you don't sell a single ticket in the next home game. But don't talk to me. Leave me the hell alone. I've been getting trolled and all of that. I'm devastated right now, bro. I'm in a trance. So I don't want to watch no sports media. I don't want to watch any more NBA because I'm just like disgusted. And you know, I mean, it was easier to stomach because you know your team's good, but now I'm like, oh God, this is sick. But yeah, be on the lookout. There's gonna be some more big moves. People are saying this might be the biggest trade in NBA history. I don't know about that. It's the most shocking trade, and I just think they did my man dirty because they didn't even notify him that he was getting traded. And then you say that condescending shit on the way out. We're better defensively. What the fuck? Come on, bro. That's going to affect business. He's on billboards. He's the biggest star in Dallas. That's going to affect all these podcasters, everybody. I mean, this feels like a funeral right now. I woke up like, man, if I was dreaming last night, I'm like, God damn. Just seeing him in that tacky ass yellow and purple oh man. Yeah, I'm done, bro.